Welcome to the online model courses Catwalk Masterclass. I'm Babushka and my background is French. I have been in the industry for over 10 years, starting as a bridal runway model back in France. 4 years ago, I decided to put on hold my career as a high school teacher to dedicate myself full-time to the fashion industry, broadening my experience to editorial and commercial work. My experience as a professional dancer is noticeable in the way of walking, and although I enjoy all aspects of modeling, strutting the catwalks remain my strongest and favorite forte. When you walk, you want to look straight ahead. Never look down at the floor, as it takes away the look of confidence and doesn't do the walk any justice. With your eyes, slightly narrow them to intensify your confident, strong look. Make sure not to tense your face. New models sometimes make the mistake of clenching their jaw, unless you're going for a strong look. To stop this from happening, keep your lips slightly open until you're sure it won't happen. As you walk, you want to try not to stiffen your arms. Keep them by your side with your fingers loosely curled and move the arms with slight movement to the rhythm of your walk. You don't want them swinging around, but you also don't want to walk like a stiffened board. As you walk on the runway, you want to take larger steps than your usual walk, which turns the walk into the strut. When you get to the end of the runway, pose so the photographer can capture those golden images. Even if you're going in for an interview, the agent may ask you to walk. When you do, don't forget to pose for the imaginary photographer at the end of the catwalk. When you get to the end of the runway and you are ready to pose, prepare your feet by taking one foot and step back. Pose for your poses and then turn, moving your forward foot back around, keeping your back foot as the pivot. You will learn the techniques, movements, and different turning and posing options later on in this chapter. Make sure that when you pose, you think about what you're wearing. Men, you can put a hand in your pocket or brush back your suit jacket to show off your shirt and belt. For women, you can move the garment you are wearing. On some of your runway jobs, you will find the client will have an on-site choreographer. The choreographer is someone who will give you direction on how to turn, pose, walk, and will direct you as to what look and emotion they want you to give to the audience. Every job will be different from one to the next, but there are some simple tips we suggest to keep you prepared. So let's get into teaching you about preparing for the job in video 2.